Vice President Kamala Harris is heading to Central America today. She's been tasked by President Biden to lead diplomatic efforts in the region to slow the flow of migrants into the United States. Senior White House and political correspondent Ed O'Keefe is covering her trip and reports from Guatemala.
Recent American history is repeating itself in Guatemala. 6 years ago, then, Vice President Biden came here to meet with Central American leaders in hopes of stopping the flow of migrants.
If we don't do this, all of us will feel the consequences.
Today, as thousands of Mexicans and Central Americans keep crossing the southern border, Mr. Biden is deploying his vice president, Kamala Harris. She arrives in Guatemala tonight to meet with the world leaders she's discussed the issue with most frequently. Guatemala's president, Alejandro Yamatei. What is she like one-on-one?
She doesn't hold back, which is good. She is frank. We're not on the same side of the coin. We are in agreement in the what, which is something. We're not in agreement in the how.
Okay. Yamatei says increased border crossings have been caused in part by the change of administrations in Washington.
The message changed too. We're going to reunite families, and we're going to reunite children. The very next day, the Coyotes were here organizing groups of children to take them to the United States. We asked the United States government to send more of a clear message to prevent more people from leaving.
Guatemala is about the size of Ohio, with about 16.5 million people of all sizes. And most of them never even think of leaving this country. You've got really poor, really wealthy, and millions in the middle who simply want to find a way to live here, want to make it work, have no reason to ever leave.
For those who leave or let their children head north, American politics never cross their mind.
We don't have water or electricity. We don't have any money to buy food.
Harris cites a poor economy, violence fueled by the drug trade, and climate change as leading push factors. But she's also raising concerns with the region's long history of government corruption. Yamatei says that's misguided.
On corruption, who is the biggest corrupter? There is someone else more corrupt than a government of this size like ours?
King.
Narco-traffickers.
The president told us Harris plans to announce the Justice Department will partner with Guatemalan prosecutors to target drug traffickers and other transnational crimes. Yamatei also wants Americans to stop grouping his country with neighboring El Salvador and Honduras, and what many call the Northern Triangle. Is that a fair description?
No, es un insulto.
It's an insult. Why?
Hay una equivocación en los Estados.
There's a mistake being made in the United States. They've always looked at us like their backyard. That's the mistake. We're the front yard, and if the front yard is bad, how will the house be? If you all take care of your front yard, how will your house be?
Si usted descuidó su patio delantero, ¿cómo va a estar su casa?
The vice president is scheduled to make a stop here at the National Palace on Monday, and on Tuesday she's holding meetings in Mexico City. But sorting out the roots of the immigration crisis will take far longer than the length of any one American presidency.